It's a couple Jordan 1 retros and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never gon' step in. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement threes and throw a little fit together. Get on the go out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever. I'm from the bottom, a little wanna ride with this part about culture, you gotta be fly. Ralph Lauren with the Air Forces, put that shit on to the day that I die. Nikes over Adidas.
Going on YouTube, it's your boy DaRetroWizKid, the shoeologist, and y'all rocking with your boy in the sneaker dungeon, y'all. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Today, we're gonna be talking about reimagined Jordans, y'all. Now, back in 2015, Jordan Brand was going with this whole remaster thing, and now you fast forward 2021. We got our first glimpse into this whole reimagined lineup. And the first sneaker that we had was this one right here, which in the beginning this was being called the reimagined Jordan 1 Chicago. Then the nickname Lost and Found kind of picked up on it and it stuck with that. But again, this one's still being kind of a reimagined type vibe, especially when we look at the next up and coming reimagined sneaker that's going to be coming out, which is the reimagined Air Jordan Retro 3. Now the Air Jordan Retro 1 Chicago reimagined, however you want to look at it, Lost and Found. I really dig the vibes of the storytelling, especially with the box presentation all the way down to the little receipt paper, the sale on the box and everything like that. The storytelling came extra correct. I really feel like they did a great job. And I mean, over time, I'm really wondering how the materials will break down on this sneaker, seeing that it does have that little edge. I did see somebody on a Facebook group that had like this whole part right here was really messing up on their pair. But of course, you also know that we did have some flaws when it came to these. We had some pairs that had mold on them with Nike, so they did not end up releasing those. But the next sneaker in line that we had that is supposed to be dropping is the Air Jordan Retro 3. Now, these right here being from 2018, this is that free throw line Air Jordan 3. Of course, you can see on the bottom right there, you do have like where you're jumping from the free throw line with MJ Warm. And of course, you know, they do have Nike Air on the back, giving it that nice little touch to the sneaker. But this was not like a true form feeling like an OG. It does have like the look of it, but when you get up close on it, having that icy bottom switches it up. Of course, you have the score on the inside. It's one of those things where it was a nice commemorative sneaker, but it's probably not quite what a lot of people would have wanted. You got the Justin Timberlake joints, the Super Bowl joints, which, you know, those weren't really what I feel like a lot of people really wanted. I'd have to say that really the 88s was probably the one that most people were really sought after compared to it, if you ask me, when you're trying to go for that OG nostalgic type vibe. And then this pair right here, these are my reimagined joints from 2011, y'all. As you guys can see, these do not have Nike Air on the back, but you can see this is the age, this is the look that they're going for on this reimagined 3 that is coming out with the white cement. And of course, some things getting changed, elephant print and things like that. But I definitely would say that the build of the sneaker for this one right here is going to be a little bit different as well. But that is the look that they're going for, is that reimagined look, giving you that older looking vibe, you know. And when it comes to threes, especially these, you guys can see that they do tend to get a color tint to them. So I like the vibe of how they're doing the reimagined 3. And I wonder how it's going to look over time, just like I wonder how these are going to look over time. Now, we also got rumors that there's going to be 2 more Air Jordan 1s getting reimagined. And the next 2 colorways in the lineup, and I like the fact that they're sticking with just going with OG colorways right now. And I feel like when it comes to this reimagined lineup that Jordan Brand's trying to implement into the Jordan series or lineup, however you want to look at it, I think that they should stay true to it and just do OG colorways. Don't stray away, Jordan Brand. Black toe. And we've seen other lineups of the black toe. We had the satin black toe that came out as well after these. But I do like the fact that they're thinking about doing this one, and I really hope that everything that we're getting and we're hearing will be correct, and Jordan Brand won't push something and be like, oh no, we're not gonna do that. You know, we calling this Jordan's year. 2023 is supposed to be Jordan's year. So I would love to see them actually go through, drop these officially, and we really get these, because I know they saying that, oh, popular rumor, we're getting these this year, but sometimes they switch stuff up, and it could be like how we got with the taxi joints, the taxi ones. Now, this one right here, this is my dead stock pair of Air Jordan Retro 1 Royals. As you guys can see, I ain't even dust the glitter off these joints. But I always wear my 2013s over these. Just that's the reason why these have been dead stock. I like the way that the color looks on the 2013 pair compared to the 2017 pair. This being the 13 and this being the 17. I just really like the vibes of how this one looks. We've seen these come out as well. And you know, I always say Jordan Brand repeats themselves about anywhere between 5 to 7 years is a good time to see a lot of OGs come back. Sometimes even longer. So it's only right that they're going to be bringing these out with a reimagined type form. And I can understand why they didn't do the breads. I mean, we got patent breads last year. So I can understand why they're like, okay, we're going to hold off on the breads. And I wouldn't be surprised if they did the shadows next after these two and then hit us with a pair of breads. Because that seems like about the time length that they would go in between releasing sneakers. How do you guys feel about the price point? Because we know that the price point is changing for the Jordan sneakers. You know, a lot of sneakers last year were getting hit for like 200, 210. You know, we seeing that a lot with a lot of the Jordans. And man, Jordan Brand, y'all keep increasing the prices, but you know, what are you gonna give us is gonna change. I understand for the reimagined joints, that's cool. You want to do the reimagined joints, you want to hike the price up, but I still feel like some of the Jordans could still go for around about 190 to 200. But we'll have to see how they're going to do it. I will say this, when it comes to the Air Jordan 3, when we saw the reimagined box, when it comes to the Air Jordan 3 and how they're doing the reimagined box, it looks very similar to this one. Instead of them switching it up like how they did this one had more of a storytelling to it. That's why I believe that they did the things that they did with the box. But I could honestly say that since we're seeing the 3's box look the way that it's looking, I'm on the fence. I feel like I'm 75% positive for these right here. I ain't gonna lie to you. You could just go ahead and say, hey, you don't have to give me the orange lid. You could just give me the whole box looking like this, like having this distressed type vibe, kind of like how they're doing the 3's. I think that would be a dope little touch to it. Just something different, man. Something different. You already did that with the Lost and Founds. I don't feel like you have to do it again. But then again, we already know how Jordan Brand is. They might be like, yo, we already did this with these. Just gonna keep on using the orange lid. Y'all let me know down in the comment section, what would you guys like to see with the reimagined touch? I wouldn't mind seeing a pair of black cement 4s, a black cement 3s. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing white cement 4s. And I feel like Jordan Brand should just keep it simple. Only do this reimagined lineup on OG colorways to give us a distressed type age look on just the OGs. And I really don't know how they're gonna go with it when it comes to it, because I honestly can see them going 1 through 5, and then, you know, I don't really know how you're gonna do a reimagined 12. I would think, you know, they would probably stop around about 5. You know, I just don't, I don't see 6, maybe some 7s, I can see them doing it, but like an 8, a 9, I really don't see them really doing, like, maybe they might do a 9. I feel like 1 through 5 would be the best silhouettes to do this whole reimagined vibe with, if they're gonna do this over the next couple of years and run this little course. But y'all comment down below, let me know what you guys think about the reimagined lineup. Are you guys looking forward to seeing a reimagined Black Toe or a reimagined Royal? For when it comes to the Royals, I need 2. I still need 2 of these, man. But you know, I went ahead, I doubled up on the Chicago 2s. Now I'm gonna go ahead and double up on these Chicago 1 Lost and Founds, you know. But when it comes to OG colorways, I love them. Everything about the OGs paved the way when it comes to the Jordan lineup. So Jordan Brand, I highly doubt anybody from Jordan Brand watching this video. If you don't want to mess up the reimagined lineup, just run it straight with OG colorways. We don't need a reimagined Bel Air 5. We don't need nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You already gave us an alternate Bel Air 5. We don't need to see reimagined on everything. But if you're gonna do it, stay with the true OG colorways. And like I said, 1 through 5 is what I can see them doing it at. I mean, they might do a 9, they might go up a little bit higher, but I feel like 1 through 5, that's a sweet spot to do age-looking sneakers with when it comes to doing the reimagined lineup. That's pretty much today's video. Y'all already know how we rock, man. Appreciate you guys rocking out with your boy. Let me know y'all's thoughts and opinion on the reimagined lineup. Are you guys looking forward to seeing it? Let me know what numbers y'all think that they should go with. I told you guys 1 through 5. Again, I feel like that's a sweet spot for them. But y'all let me know what you guys think and how y'all feel about all of that. And also, make sure if you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell for your boy DaRetroWizKid. It's free, y'all. Smash that like button. We on the grind to 20,000 subscribers. I will be turning the join button on soon, so stay tuned for that. Got some special incentives when I turn that join button on, so y'all don't want to miss out on that. Air Jordan 2 Retro Collection video coming to you guys as I promised this week. I told you guys once we got those Chicago 2s, I wanted to hit you guys with an Air Jordan 2 collection video because, I mean, I know we got a lot of 2s dropping this year, and 2s are sleepers. So y'all already know how we rock, man. It's your boy DaRetroWizKid. Peace, love, in Laguna Beach, and we out this thing. Yeah,
It's a couple Jordan 1 retros and they gotta be in your collection. You just collect them, you never go stepping. I can respect it, but that ain't for me. I gotta lace up these black cement 3s and throw a little fit together. Get on the go, out, place a bid, and hopefully I can just hit forever.